Hello lovers, today is Thursday in Berlin and I'm going to the Spy Museum. So I'll tell you more about it when I get there. Something about it's spy stuff. There we go in. Let's go learn a thing about spies. Last night I was watching a documentary about World War II because I don't know that much in the place where pretty much it was happening. So let's go learn all the secrets they did. That's funny. €19 each ticket. Couldn't go in straight away, have to wait for 4:30. So I'm excited. There is a lot of children there though, and it is starting to rain. Hopefully get inside soon. And I'm excited. Oh my god. Meant to put your arms up. This is kind of creepy. You can't really see out there. Prologue, let's read. From 15,000 BC to 1914. And obviously much more after the war. It's a big cat. That's an owl, isn't it? I want one. So far, very much enjoying the Spy Museum. It does help that I watched a spy program last night, so I'm kind of in the mood for it. There are lots of things to do, interactiveness. Too many kids, so I'm not going to really get into that, They're all there, but I'll continue reading and showing cool stuff. Ooh. Look at all the different types of cryptographers. Cryptography, computers. Sick. Cool. Nice. Now that's cool. A razor set disguised as a compass because when you place it in the water, it goes to north. I want one. So you have a whole section on the World Wars, and now you're getting into the Cold War. Different things for different rooms. It's really cool. This one sounds like me being schizophrenic again. I don't like it. Yeah, this is the type of bra I want. There's a camera inside. Sexpionage. My favorite type of spying. Bra camera. They even have car cameras. Bit confusing, but pretty cool. Would use again. Australia's secret roads. That was fun, but it was all spy words. There's also a laser thing we can do. Photos you can take. So many games to play. There is a movie section, but I don't really care about. 3 minutes. Lemon juice. All have lemon juice in there. Well, I don't own a hot iron, so... And that's my experiment. It says cut. Let's go to today's software, which I bet isn't up to date, because while they tell us exactly how they use Spice stuff. But quite enjoying it. Lots of activities. Good for children. Good for big kids too. Toilet. That's impressive. Nice. Everything hurt. That's why we don't use Facebook. But this is pretty cool stuff. I didn't know most of them were in Africa, to be honest with you. That's crazy.
Bis 80 Biscuits vorher. Und
Sydney's on the list.
sind schon 10-mal so viele.
I've actually quite enjoyed this little experience. I would recommend this museum. It's really cool. And like take your time and kick the kids off the things. You can do it. Now that I'm back out of the rain and back into my apartment that I'm staying in for the week, that Spy Museum was actually super cool. It had so many like interactive activities to do. I played an intelligence game. Some of them are very like spy orientated, obviously, so you can kind of cheat at them a little bit. There was one little thing, it was like check your passcode to see how strong or how long it'll take to like decode it. And it's, in my head, very good way for spies to collect people's passcodes. So I did not put mine in there. There's a lot of kids running around, so much to read, so much information, all the way from like, 3,500 BC up until like today-ish. They're not going to show everything about today, obviously. But like they did have a section on fake news, all of the different machines that they use. I very much enjoyed anything about sexpionage or honeypots because one day maybe. Not now that I've said that. But it was a really cool museum for €19. So that's about $40 Australian-ish. It was rated one of the best museums a couple of years ago by Berlin or something, whatever. Really good. Would be really good for the kids. Really good for big kids like me. I enjoyed it thoroughly. This week I've pretty much been sleeping, relaxing a lot because I need it, and catching up with friends and going out with friends. Like last night I went out to a dinner, which is like a German place. It was really cool, an old train station kind of thing. That was really nice, but I was with friends, so I'm not filming it. Tonight I'm going out with friends. The night before I went to a karaoke place, but that was really fun. You can get like your own little booths and like play for it. Sing with your friends, and it was like a free-for-all, so you didn't have to hire out rooms, you just had to try and find one that was free for you to use. That was a queer-friendly place as fuck, and I very much want to go back. They also have like a naked Sundays every now and then, so everyone just gets naked and sings karaoke, which is classic Berlin. Tonight, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but again, going out for dinner with friends and then going out tonight, and I'll give you a little lowdown of what happens later. So yeah, would recommend Spy Museum. That was super cool. Hello lovers, the last time I chatted to you, it was Thursday and I was going to go out. Today is Monday, so I guess I should give you a lowdown of what I've been doing in Berlin since then. Thursday we went after dinner with my friends. We also went to this like old school rail yard converted into like, there was a skate park, there was a climbing wall, there was a bar that we were sitting at all night. I think there's like more stuff on that's when it's not Thursday, but that looks like a really cool place to go. Do not recommend wearing heels there though, because the ground is very unsolid. Friday, we slept in, did a little bit of work, kind of just relaxed. I've honestly been sleeping a lot this week, so I woke up at like 2 p.m. or something like that, 8 p.m. maybe. And then we just went out to like a little punk rock bar kind of thing. I forget the name of that one, but that one had like games in it, like actual pinball games that someone was getting very aggressive over. A pool table. Didn't get to play on that because it was pretty busy that night. I actually made a couple of friends there that day. So 2 girls, one from Germany, one from Canada. They were really cool. It was like a really sweet bar. When there was an issue, a bartender was like very quick to sort it out. And then when this girl was having issues, I was going to buy her a shot, and instead he just gave us the shots for free. So would recommend. I definitely need to figure out what the bar is called. I'm putting it up here. This is the bar we went to, and I highly recommend it. Really cool. Good locals, good service, good bar staff. Would recommend. Like a really cool bar. Didn't get home from the bar on Friday night until like 4 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. So I woke up late again on Saturday, did some more of my work that I needed to catch up on, and then we went out for dinner at Three Sisters. There's a restaurant that is so good. There's some photos here that I'll put up. I've definitely put up a TikTok of it. It was so delicious. The sauce was so creamy. I don't like the texture of mushrooms, but the taste of those mushrooms matched the beef that I had so deliciously. My friend had pork belly, or roasted pork, sorry, which I don't usually eat because pork makes my eczema flare up for some reason. But I had a bite of that, and that was also so amazing. There was like live music playing there at one point, a cello and a violin. There was an open air cinema next to us that was playing, so you could have watched that movie, but that kind of like ruined the ambiance. But that was a really good restaurant, and I like highly recommend going to it. It was like in a church, an old school building, really pretty, like would go. After that we went to another bar called Franken Bar. There's some video of that here. That was a really cool vibe. I've been there like 3 years ago as well, so there's like comparison photos of me there, me now. Then and now. So same bar, 3 years apart, was really good vibe. I enjoyed it. The bartenders were sweet, the decor was awesome, the red couches were really bouncy to sit on, so that was really fun. But I had a really good night that night, and then I think we got home at around 3 a.m. again that night. Then Sunday, yesterday, was kind of just a relaxing day. Didn't really do much except for watch movies until I decided to hire a worker to come around and have some fun. So I had a little bit of fun as well this weekend in Berlin, and it was such a good time. I highly recommend doing that sometimes when you're out, and instead of having to go out and like find someone who's going to be like nice and respectful, you can just order one in and pay probably less than you'd pay partying to the person who's going to have some fun with you. So that was really good. I was really nervous at the start, but then it was like a really good time, and I highly enjoyed it. And then today, Monday, we're just relaxing. I need to catch up on all my work, which is why I'm doing this YouTube vlog right now. I need to pack my bag because tomorrow we are taking the train at like 9:30 in the morning, which I'm slightly stressed about. But we're going all the way to Milan because I'm going to the Formula One this weekend. So be tuned to see all of that stuff, and I'm so excited for Formula One. But Berlin has been a dream. I love Berlin. The city itself is so beautiful, so much history. I learned that we're staying in like a Nazi building. I learned more about like World War II while I was here because I watched documentaries about it. But I also went to like the Spy Museum. The zoo was amazing. Just going out and like in Berlin is always so much fun. I've never had like a bad time that I can think of, and there's so much to explore. Like this time was just punk rock bars pretty much the whole time. I definitely want to get into the techno scene here, but I'm just a bit tired at the moment. Berlin, it's like a second or third home because Amsterdam's also a second or third home. It's a city that's getting comfortable. So I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.